Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's Brother D coming at y'all with another video. And you know what, man? I just thought about some shit. You know what, man? These Laker fans are full of shit. I know I've made videos dissing Russell Westbrook. But you know one thing that we not gonna do? We not gonna sit here and keep dissing Russell Westbrook. Can the media, can these Laker fans, can these NBA fans, let's stop using Russell Westbrook as a damn scapegoat. Can we stop that shit? Because that shit ain't all his fault either. First of all, this team is terrible. Absolutely terrible. They barely beat the Hornets the other night. And man, they acting like they won a championship. What, you want a cookie? This team is terrible. They're old, they're terrible. Anthony Davis is soft as hell. He's soft as Charmin. It ain't all his fault. It's coaching. Frank Vogel is not that great of a coach. Let's don't sit here and pretend like Russell Westbrook can't do it all by himself. It's not all Russell Westbrook's fault. And I know he's made a lot of bad decisions, but he's averaging at least 16 points a game. They're not using him correctly. Stop making him out to be a shooter. Play your game, Russ. Because when Russ was with the Wizards last year, and they don't even have the same talent as the Lakers, the Wizards went to the playoffs last year. Won a play-in game and got in the playoffs, didn't they? So let's not play this bullshit game that it's all Russell Westbrook's fault, because it's not. This team is terrible. Look at the shooting guards. They have the worst shooting guards in the NBA. You know it's bad. Anytime that Reeves kid is out playing Monk and Kent Bazemore, you know it's bad. But Austin, I think his name Austin Reeves. He plays with a lot of heart. But it's not his fault. They play no defense whatsoever. You let Charlotte score over 100 points. Yeah, you won, but defensively, the Lakers are terrible. So can we stop using Russell Westbrook as the scapegoat? I think that shit is weak as fuck. Because Anthony Davis, he don't want to bang. All he want to do is shoot. He want to shoot jumper. Bazemore's been terrible. Monk's been terrible. So you gonna put all that shit on Carmelo, the only one that's really been consistent. But LeBron been hurt all season. And for the life of me, right? Why the hell you expect a 37-year-old player that's played 19 years in the NBA to take you to a title? That's too much for Bron. It's too much. But at the end of the day, please stop using Russell Westbrook as an scapegoat, because that's bullshit. I know sometimes he makes bad decisions with the basketball, but it's not all on them. They have no inside game. AD, he just wants to shoot. This team is terrible. And I think the media is using Russell Westbrook as an scapegoat. He's not really that bad. It's coaching. Because when he was with the Wizards was garbage. But in the second half, they made the adjustments, and the Wizards got to the playoffs last year. So don't give me that bull. Every year, Russell Westbrook has been to the playoffs. So can we shut that shit down that it's all Russell Westbrook's fault? Because it's not all his fault. It's not all his fault. Brian ain't been healthy since he been to LA. AD, soft as fuck. They have no shooting outside of Carmelo. You have no shooting. You got the worst two defenders in the NBA playing defense. Monk don't play no defense. Bazemore don't play no defense. Bazemore is slow. Can he do it all? They not playing with Bron. They don't have Trevor Ariza. So it's all his. They don't want to play Dwight. For some reason, ever since that fight between him and Anthony Davis, the Lakers act like they don't want to play Dwight Howard. So is it all his fault? Is everything his fault? We're not gonna do that shit, man. Stop using Russell Westbrook as an scapegoat. This team is terrible. So can we cut that weak shit out and stop using that weak as an excuse? The problem is the backcourts. The backcourt and AD being soft as fuck. That's the problem with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? That is the problem. You know, if you don't play no defense, I don't care what kind of team you got. If you don't play no defense, you're not going anywhere. This team has let teams that ain't that good score over 100 points. They lost to the Thunder twice in 1 week. The worst team in the NBA. Get the fuck out of here. But you want to sit there and blame that shit on Russ. It ain't all on him. Stop making excuses. Stop throwing him under the bus, man. You need to look at AD, his soft ass. He don't want to bang. He don't want to play inside. He's soft as fuck. Come on, man. You're one of the best big men in the league. You're supposed to be going to the rack. You out there shooting want to shoot jumpers. Get the fuck out of here. But you want to blame Russ for everything. Cut that shit out, man. That shit weak as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Stop using this man as an scapegoat. This team as a whole is terrible. You know, that's all I got to say. That shit weak. Stop using Russell Westbrook as an scapegoat. That's it, deuces.